Hi guys, this is Chris Washington 97, and as you may know, last night there was a horrible incident at the Canandaigua Motorsports Park up in upstate New York with Tony Stewart and Kevin Ward Jr., and this is basically what I think of the whole situation, my opinion about it. Uh, let's see, I'll just give you the basics of this story first. Tony Stewart and Kevin Ward were fighting for a position, they're nearby each other. They're coming in turns one, then Stewart got up into him, and then he put Kevin Ward into the wall up in between turns one and two. It did like a little spin in midair. It didn't flip like a bunch of times. It just did like a small spin, 360 kind of spin in midair, and then caution came out, of course. But Kevin Ware, Kevin Ward, I mean, uh, got out of his car and he basically tried to do like a Robbie Gordon. Went down too near the car, gave them maybe a finger sign or a sign of displeasure that he didn't like wreck or whatever. And then he got too close to Tony Stewart's car and he hit him. Now, I'm gonna explain now what I think about this. First of all, it's dumb. It's dumb for him to even move up into the racing line, caution or not, especially on those tiny little dirt tracks and those sprint cars, which basically they can only they can't really turn unless they have the gas on. So even if Tony Stewart left off the gas, he would still hit him head on. And they don't have really brakes. They don't really have any brakes in the car. So Tony Stewart had no way to avoid them, sadly. But it seemed now so basically that's Kevin Ward. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but it's just oh, you, on little tiny dirt tracks or short tracks, you do it in the pits. I'm just saying, do it in the pits, not like a big NASCAR racetrack where it has like four grooves of racing on it, where it's or like a road course where it's where it's like a huge gravel trap that's okay to walk to the walls. But now here's Tony Stewart. Uh, people now cars were barely missing him. Well, maybe one or two before Tony Stewart hit him. But now they were low. They were on the low. Yeah, they were really low in the low lane. But then Tony Stewart. Now, first, just remember, they have to basically put the gas on it to turn these cars good. They can't turn with crap without the gas. So, basically, Stewart either tried to avoid them or intentionally wrecked them. I'm not going to really put an opinion out there. It's all going to come down to the facts. I'm sure Tony Stewart didn't mean to wreck him. I don't know. I'm sure I'm heard he's a nice guy, but either way, he either small chance of him intentionally uh, running him over, but it didn't look like it because he kind of turned and tried to swerve out of his way. But unfortunately, his rear tire got him, and people are saying he like dragged the the tire, the car dragged Kevin a little bit, and then he went midair, not huge midair, but kind of like low midair and stuff, and about 30 to 50 feet, and he kind of just rolled. And it's either way, both of them they made huge mistakes. Kevin Ward uh, went to the racing line during cars were moving, which is dumb ways to die. Yeah, yeah. And Tony Stewart, unfortunately, it was unavoidable. Ran him over and ended his life. But that's my opinion on it. I basically I'm basically saying my opinion that Tony Stewart has it's like there's like what two things Tony Stewart has. He's either swerving to try to avoid them or intentionally wreck them, but I'm more over to the swerving to avoid them kind of because that on the video seems people are saying he turns up, but no, that's just the car drifting along turns trying to avoid him. Uh, and plus, this track is dirt tracks in general are really slick. So Tony Stewart could have lost something, could have like made I can't even speak to the grip, made him tail happy, and either way, it's not good. So that's basically my views on this whole incident. Well, I just if you have a different opinion than me, that's fine. You don't have to get mad at me or anything. It's just my views, just my views. So hopefully this will all get resolved soon, and my thoughts and condolences go out to the family of Kevin Ware Jr.